Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and I guess this is the first full day that I have the kids here at the cabin, and I don't think we even really have a plan at this point for how many nights we're going to stay here, or when we're going to go back to the office, or what we're going to do. We've been periodically going over there. We've been going over there every day to hang out with the cats, check on the cats, all that. So Brad is at work today, and he's working close by. He's only about 15 minutes away. That's close because this cabin is sort of out in the middle of nowhere. Fortunately, our nanny, it's about the same distance to the office as it is to here. And when she drops her kids off at daycare, she goes right by her daycare on the way here. So that works out perfectly. Today, I'm thinking what I really want to do here is make a garden. And I've been watching a lot of Angela Braniff's videos where she's doing like a vegetable garden for food and then also a cut flower garden, which I'd never even heard of, but it makes perfect sense. You basically have a garden so that you can cut flowers and have fresh flowers in your house. And I think that would be awesome. So I'm gonna do some research on the easiest things to grow, the quickest things to grow, you know, the things with like the least maintenance, because you know, I know we're gonna be out here at least weekly, so we'll be able to water and do whatever we need to do at least weekly, but probably a lot of things need more love than that, so we'll see what happens. But I think I've found the perfect place for a garden. I know nothing about gardening, so we're gonna have to pretty much start from scratch and research and figure out what we're gonna do, but it's worth a shot, and it's something that I think you just have to sort of do to learn and to figure out. I also want bees. Like, you guys are very concerned about bees and this being a vacation rental. The property is 10 acres, so I can very easily put the bees way off to the side, and they're great for the environment. They're pretty much self-sufficient except for certain times that you do certain things, but they're gonna be like, they're not gonna be anywhere near the house. They're not gonna be anywhere near where people are going to hang out. So that's kind of the reasoning behind the bees. I actually have an idea of where I can put them that's way off to the side but easy to get to, and nobody would have any reason to go over there. When we looked at that house, the very first house that sort of got us on the track to buying a vacation rental, if you guys were here then you saw the beehive that they had in their backyard. I mean, we were all in the yard right next to the beehive. There was a small fence like around their house part of the beehive, and there were definitely like a few bees flying around right there, but I mean, they stayed to themselves. Like, they don't bother you if you don't bother them. I think kind of the same concept will apply here. They're not gonna be like flying all over the property. They're gonna be pretty much hovering where their beehive is, and I think that's, at the lake there are bees around, so if somebody is deathly allergic to bees, then I feel like they'll be traveling with their EpiPen, and be prepared for that, no pun intended, because they're everywhere around here. Like, you're gonna encounter a bee if you're outside, whether there's a beehive around or not. So that's kind of my thought process on the whole bee thing, and we love local honey. We also love the environment, and they're a species that needs some love right now, and I would love to be a place to like have a safe harbor for some bees. I just think that sounds awesome. So anyway, that's the plan today, not the bee part, but maybe some research on the bee part. And the kids and I think, are gonna go to Orscheln. We have an Orscheln just in town here, and go look at some flowers and some like garden beds. I think what I'm gonna do is get them each a little pot and a flower to plant, and that will kind of get their feet wet with the whole gardening process and what that looks like and how their hands are gonna get dirty, because you guys are gonna be helping me with the garden. What? We watch a movie. Let's get outside.
No, I want to watch a movie.
Oh, he wants to watch a movie. You do. We'll think about it. Okay. Have you guys seen Luca? It's so good.
I don't want to watch Luca.
I'm gonna say hi. Do you want to say hi? Oh, say hi.
Hi.
Do you want to plant some flowers today?
No.
You don't want to do that? Oh, okay. You sound a little better today.
No.
You don't? After all the stuff we did on our trip, like museums and Butterfly Palace and the aquarium and all that, I knew like they would get sick from something, so I just tried not to stress about it. And yeah. Luckily it's just a little upper respiratory thing. You need some water. Did you put your baby down for a nap? Yeah. Okay. Night-night, baby. Night-night. Should we close the door?
No.
No, okay. So today didn't really pan out. I was really ambitious in that very first clip about like going to get flowers and planting flowers. We've been doing a whole lot of this instead. But it turned out Lyndle was like throwing up this morning.
I'm not sick anymore.
Oh, thank goodness. She was saying she didn't feel well. And so we kind of vetoed our original plan and just didn't do what we planned on doing. Came back home. And then the kids, she slept till 10 o'clock and then I have word party on, so I'm sorry if this is like triggering your children that are listening. But she ended up taking a nap then. Even though she slept till 10, I put him down at 1 and she took a nap, which tells me that obviously you needed some rest, huh? You did need to rest. I'm glad you laid down, huh? It is. I put some electrolytes in that water so that everybody can get hydrated and get better. Brad's on his way home and it looks like it's about to storm outside. So that kind of vetoes any plans of going outside. I think we're just gonna do this. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Movie day. That's okay to do every once in a while, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm guilty of a lot of things, but one of the most recent things I'm guilty of is going in the produce section and overbuying produce. And then twice in the last like couple months, we have a giant bag of green beans that we never end up cooking.
That's a true story.
Enter HelloFresh. These bags have pre-portioned ingredients, which means not only less prep for me, but less waste. And that's huge because wasting things just completely breaks my heart.
I thought you said less crap instead of less prep.
That too.
It's true.
Less crap. Less prep, less crap, less waste. Look how beautiful that poblano pepper is.
Ooh, that's a beautiful pepper.
We have Yucatan citrus chicken bowls, wasabi soy chicken, and cherry balsamic pork chops. These all seem very healthy. Have you selected the calorie smart option?
I did. I'm back on the diet train. I kind of let myself go the past couple of months.
I disagree.
Well, thanks, honey. But, I mean, I'm throwing the excuse out there that we've been super busy. We literally moved. So, yeah, calorie smart is pretty awesome.
So like Brad said, not only do they have Calorie Smart, they have Carb Smart if you're keto. They also have vegetarian meal options and pescatarian meal options.
Hey, watch your mouth.
And the produce is packed fresh and sourced from local farmers.
Is there something wrong, honey?
These farm fresh vegetables are just so beautiful.
This is one of those times where I wish we had smell-o-vision because the smell alone is fantastic. So if you haven't tried HelloFresh, now's the time. So just go to HelloFresh.com, use promo code BradandRach14, and you're gonna get 14 free meals plus shipping. Again, that's HelloFresh.com, code BradandRach, 14 free meals plus free shipping. Huge thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video.
Really pretty out here.
I feel like an old man guarding my homestead.
Bear loves to look at the radar.
That's his new thing.
He likes to look at it over the whole world.
Oh, look.
Wow. Where are we?
We're in that bulldog.
Yep. So I just realized this week that Thursday.
We'll
Wait,
get
is that this
Daddy.
Thursday?
What?
Is this Thursday?
No, wait
July
for
1st?
the OZARK.
Yeah.
This Thursday I have an appointment with our reproductive endocrinologist.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Awesome.
It's the appointment that, so I had my initial consultation
Daddy, what are
via
you
Zoom.
doing?
And then this is my first in-person appointment where they do a scan and they check everything out and make sure I'm healthy and that there's no red flags, there's nothing that needs to be done before we transfer embryos. So this is kind of a big appointment.
Yeah,
They said, what?
I'd say.
They said you could come, but you can't.
I gotta work.
Yeah. I think with COVID, they weren't allowing the partner to come. This one, they would have let him come too, but he's gonna be working and that's just fine. We're nuts.
At least we have a house now.
True. Absolutely. You wanna go in there? Do you need help opening the door?
Ooh.
Whoa! Good catch, Wee Wee.
Whoa. Wow.
She was doing the wee wee on the stairs earlier and she was
Look,
going,
look,
the wee wee.
look.
That's cute.
Whoa, it's in the ocean. The wee wee. And then she was getting
Oh, whoa.
she was
whoa,
getting behind these
whoa.
curtains in there.
There's a lot in the road, look.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of storms. She was like hiding in the curtains and then flinging them open and going, the wee wee.
What's there?
You are funny.
A lot in us.
Okay. I think you're in the Gulf of Mexico.
I am.
Oh.
Oh.
Might want to zoom out a little. Actually, I think you're over in Europe right now. Pinch like this. There. There we go. Now you have a more bird's eye view. Oh, you were in the US.
So this is the
Oh,
cord
I
I
see
got
it.
for those
Yeah.
poles.
Oopsie.
Oh,